Hey everybody, it's Terry over here hitting hollow. It's Sunday afternoon. It's been mid 40s all day. Couple cold days this year lately. We had snow and everything. So I just wanted to give you an update on how things are going since my last video. You know that I was starting over again pretty much with my birds. Started with 11. What I did, I came in here the other day. I bored up that hole winch to my other part of the loft, which is now a workshop over here and a storage unit on the other side. This is going to be my only loft from here on out. I may, if I get a lot more birds or so, put them in some of my kit boxes down here, maybe breed a pair here and there. But my whole goal now is to not have any prisoners. All the birds I'm going to have in here, all the birds I'm going to fly from here on out will be flown from here, bred here. I'll be bringing no more birds in so I can keep this bloodlines and keep whatever illnesses or anything they might come up with or anything they might have that might transmit to a bird that isn't immune to it away. So what I did the other day after I finished my last video is I spread this stuff all over the floor, which it keeps it from getting moist in here and wet. I'm going to tell you, these pellets are a lot easier to sweep up than it is to scrape this floor. Now granted, there's going to be some places I'm going to need to scrape, like the ledges they hang out on, stuff like that here and there. But I believe I'll be able to just sweep this stuff up. I believe I'll be able to take it to my burn pile and burn it. So I'm not going to put it in my garden. But that's going to go all through my garden, and I'll probably give some away because that's some pure pigeon manure. So all I have is my regular vent holes that I put in my vents. See my vents around here? And I have my windows and my fan. It's kind of dirty, but don't worry about that. I have 2 more bags of these pellets. Like I said, I got them real cheap, and they were supposedly busted bags. Let's see how busted that was. See how busted that little bag was? No big deal. It's my feed barrel. It's plastic. No condensation. My feed doesn't get wet. Put this in here for a minute. I'm going to give it to them. I got to go change out my water. What I wanted to show you was, here's my feed trough, and I feed them. I throw whole corn in with the regular pigeon feed just for warmth. But what I did was, I took out my light bulb up there, unhooked that, hooked up this heat lamp. I took Lexan and covered the whole front. This is a 1/4 inch thick piece of Lexan, which is like plexiglass, it's plastic. And I laid it across the front of here to keep the breeze from coming in and out. Kept the breeze from coming in and out. Kept the breeze from coming in and out. Heat lamp. It warmed up in here enough that my water does not freeze in here. It's really nice. I guess what I want to show you before I get out of here is that one right there. I'm going to show you what she's got going on. She's sitting on 2. Nothing in here yet. Nothing in here yet. Nothing in there yet. But hey, it's a start. Come a long way since last week, right? Right. So there's some beautiful birds. Is she? I got blue bars. I got dark checks. I got blue checks. I've got that. I believe that's my red. I can't remember the name now. I'm getting old every day. But these are my boys and my girls. And this is what I've got going on in my loft. It's really warm in here. Almost starting to teeter on the birds being too warm. If this gets in the 60s like it's supposed to this coming week, then that heat light will go off. That regular light will go back on. And we'll see how it goes from the temperature. If it gets too hot in here, I like to sometimes open that window, which is hinged from the outside. Open it up. Open this one. Turn that fan on. Let's pull some air through so you got some fresh air. When it starts warming up, do I know it isn't going to get real cold again? I'm not trying to take any chances with any of my eggs, any of my babies. I'm trying to go straight up, keep them warm, keep them fed, keep them watered, vitamins. I forewarned them before I started, and let them roll. And I'm just trying to get me a big flock that I can fly. If I get to a point where I think I might be able to do something, you never know, I just might raise some. But for now, I'm just gonna do this. I've got a lot of things going on. I know that you love watching my loft videos, and I know a lot of people ask about my game rooster rip videos. I'm getting out of the game roosters just for the fact that it's not like it used to be. Nowadays, it's just about having a bunch of animals you can look at, and I really don't utilize them like I used to when I used to go to derbies and actually use a gamecock for what they were meant for, and I don't do that anymore. I spent 5 years running that in North Carolina. A lot of people know me from that, know me well, and I was very successful. But now, I hate that you watch my videos just for the game birds because it's not really going to happen. It's not really going to happen. More so, I'll be doing builds. I'll be doing mini bike builds, working on small engines. I'm going to do some updates on my truck. I've done some really neat things to it lately. I've got addicted to LED lights. Just today, I installed all new white LED cab lights over top of my roof of my truck. LED headlights. I've got switchback lights coming this week, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically your yellow lights in your front end when you're running, and when they're blinkers. When you hit your blinker, it blinks yellow. Well, these lights will actually run white the whole time until you hit your blinker, then they flash yellow and they go back to white. My cargo lights, my third brake light's going to be all LED. My brake light's going to be LED, and my reverse lights are going to be LED. And that's what I got going on with that truck so far. So, I mean, I got some things I'll be building here too. I'm going to do a pallet wall in the house. I'm finishing up our countertops. If any of y'all are interested in seeing this stuff and seeing how it goes, let me know. Because if you're watching my videos, you know that the least that I do, not the least, but the birds are just a small part of what I do on a daily basis. My job, I'm pretty busy Monday through Friday. I can't wait till it starts warming up because I can come home and still have 3 or 4 hours of daylight, 2 or 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours of daylight to cut my grass, to work in my garden, to trim the trees that need to be cut down, to take care of them, take care of the German Shepherds. We've got training getting ready to go on for them, work on my furniture and stuff in my shop, work on my mini bikes, keep working on my truck. I put my rims and tires back on again yesterday at my cousin's house. He's building a square body Chevrolet pickup truck that is just out of this world. My cousin, he's been doing body work since he was a little kid in the shop with his dad. He's great at fabricating. He took a 2-wheel drive truck and turned it into a 4-wheel drive truck. And I mean, everything is done perfect, immaculate. It's gorgeous, and it sets on some really big tires. It's just funny how he had this truck about halfway built when I started going down and seeing him. And we used to run lowriders together back in the day. And now here we are with 4-wheel drives, and we had basically the same wheels except for his are black and silver, mine are black and red. It's just really how close we are. He's just like a brother to me anyway. But I just thought I'd give you this update. That's what I got going on. I'm kind of happy about it. I was out of here for a few days. I'm not sure how old the eggs are. I'm keeping tabs within 2 or 3 days just for the fact that I gave them a lot of food. I gave them a lot of water. And I wasn't in here every day. And when I did, a lot of times I just came in, went into the storage shop right there and did something and came back out. I just realized Friday that I had eggs in there. So that's a plus. If we can make it, if we can raise them, hey, that's going to be 2 more. And if they keep doing this all year, I might catch up pretty quick. Right? John, hate to see you got corona. I hope you're feeling better. I've been getting a lot of encouragement from like White House Loft, Rocky Ridge Kiln Loft. Woo, Don A. My boys. Man, there's so many to mention. I just can't thank all you guys. But I thank all of you guys. You guys have been a big help. Tipperman. Woo! Red Star Loft. Adrian P. You guys know who you are. So that's about all I got to say today. Like I said, the weather's starting to turn around. I'm really looking forward to warmer days and getting back to normal. I hate wintertime. Keep telling the wife I want to move to Florida. I want to move somewhere where it's warm almost all the time. And that would help a lot of different things that I like to do. Anyway, like I said, this is Terry. Like and subscribe. If you got comments. Share the videos. Tell your friends. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you next time.